Okay, now, as I said before, you can use this as a CV gate keyboard. If I turn the volume down here, and I'll just connect up the gate, I've got here a Doppler A1115. Now that's basically the module version of the dark energy. As you can see, I've got the frequency jack is plugged into the gate out, the CV out rather, from the 101, and the gate. Now if I load some notes in now, as you can see, you can just you can play the sequencer, but as I said before, if you use the arpeggiator, you'll hear the dark energy will start slowly going, because you're only getting the gate once. So what we have to do here to make that work is I'll take the gate from a 606 that I've got here. I'll just connect the gate from the trigger of the low tom. I'll just start this one off, and I'll put the low tom in on all 16 steps. Okay, oh, that's on the high tom. I'll just swap those around. As you can see, it's already gating the dark energy. Now, I'll connect up the high tom of the 606 trigger to the external clock in on the 101. And if I plug this in this end, and then I do the arpeggiator, just turn the 101 down. I'll turn it up again. And as you can see, the tempo is now being controlled by the 606. One thing is, when you're using the arpeggiator with the output, the key transpose doesn't work. So if I transpose the key, the only sound that will be transposed is the 101. That's a bit of a shame, but there's not much you can do about that. Okay, now I'm going to show you another trick. With the modulation, when we're running, as I said, when we're running with an external trigger, I'll turn the modulation down, and I'll turn the dark energy off. We're just hearing a standard note. Now, if you use, for instance, the LFO, as you can see, the LFO rate is now still controlled by the slider here. The external clock is not affecting the LFO except for the random position. Now in the random position, obviously a random voltage is created to modulate the frequency, but this is the trick here. When you're in random mode, the rate of the change of the voltage is taken from the external clock in. So if I hold that, as you can see, the 606 is running. If I start taking steps away from the 606, you can now see that the 606 is actually triggering the change in the voltage on the filter, and this is a great feature. So if we go back to the second page, and that's I've got the low tom hooked up to the external clock in, and the high tom is hooked up, well, it was hooked up to the dark energy. Now, if I put some frequency, some LFO modulation, you can see that the rate of this is not affected. It doesn't make any difference anymore. So you can actually modulate the pulse width at a different rate than the filter, because the filter is connected to the external clock. Let's connect up the dark energy again, and I'll just have a little 3-minute jam here. That's it.